People out here are hungry, and people out here need food.
Do I get my medication this month, or do I get food?
A lot of seniors don't have the capacity to even get out anymore.
Within a 3 to 5 mile radius, there's no Whole Foods, there's no Giant, there's no grocery stores.
I ride past a church, and it's a long line. It's like a mile-long line of people waiting to get a food donation box.
So this is their lifeline.
I decided to dedicate a part of my work in consulting to food insecurity about 15 years ago. And food security is one of those issues that is, frankly, one of the most fundamental areas of work that could address inclusive economies. And we can't actually aspire to have an inclusive economy without putting food on people's plates. Today I'm visiting the Capital Area Food Bank. Hi, Radha.
Hi, Pradeep. Welcome. The Capital Area Food Bank has been in the DC area for 41 years now, supporting the needs of those who are most vulnerable in our community. Pre-COVID, we had about 400,000 food insecure individuals in our area. Very quickly, in a matter of a few weeks, our population of food insecure went from around 400,000 to, in some parts of the region, 50% increase, so almost 550, 600,000 individuals. And we would serve them through a network of partners. So we had over 400 partners who comprised community organizations, faith-based institutions, soup kitchens, schools, government bodies occasionally, senior centers, etc.
This is a faith-based church that was established by my grandfather. While we were at this church, we decided to do community-based activities. We like to get involved with our communities. I would say that neighborhood intimacy is very crucial. It helps us to foster better and stronger bonds. It's interesting because even Miss Tonette that's here, and as she's helping, she's also an individual that started off with just receiving produce. And we could see that how just from her coming out to receive that one instant has turned into her staying committed to the cause.
Temporarily laid off because of the pandemic, and so I knew I had to find something to do. I met this family and I came out and started working with the food bank with them. And I love it. Sometimes I take food and take to the elderly people. With everything that's going on in the country, I try to keep myself positive and busy. Sometimes everything is not money, because you do get blessed, and I feel like I'm blessed also. I'm very blessed.
All of these things kind of happened at the same time, and so we had to, continuously reinvent our business and operating model in order to deal with the circumstances in front of us.
The McKinsey teams have worked on two major priorities with Capital Area Food Bank. One was around how can you improve their warehouse operational effectiveness on a real-time basis, working hand in hand with their operational team and affecting change so that they're able to meet the increased demand in the local communities during the COVID pandemic. The second big priority was around rebuilding the distribution network for the future. And as they were trying to rebuild their distribution network, they wanted to do it in a way that addresses some of the root causes of hunger by providing other services alongside food.
Our Food Plus strategy is about how we can enhance access. People are drawn to where food is. It's powerful. People will go there. And if they can also get skill development through a 6-week course, if they can also continue to attend their community college, if that enables them to get full prenatal care while they're pregnant, all of these things will help our clients move from a position of vulnerability to greater economic security. And that ultimately will reduce the number of food insecure in our region.
One of the good things is that we do have organizations like Capital Area Food Bank to help fill in that gap. The food bank's been like a lifesaver, being able to get food for myself and my family. I'm the primary caretaker of my mom, so I moved to PG County, and I also quit my job to take care of my mom. My mom always taught me coming up, if you see someone hungry, to feed them. And so literally that's what I do. So whenever I have extra food, I also pass it out to the seniors in the building.
I saw an opportunity for me to give once the pandemic hit. And I thought to myself, like, God, like, you know, what could I do as an individual to help positively impact those who are suffering right now? And lo and behold, we actually got the opportunity to give out these COVID boxes, these COVID relief boxes, both the produce boxes and the dry goods boxes during the pandemic.
Behind me in this room, we're packing senior boxes, and it is an ongoing thing for local communities.
This week we need to pack 2,500 boxes for DC seniors. It's a pretty substantial box. It's heavy. I think when we get done, it probably weighs between 20 and 25 pounds. The volunteers are lots of different ethnicities, lots of different ages for sure.
There are college professors, there are students, there are corporate folks.
When you look at a complex or a neighborhood, within a 3 to 5 mile radius, there's no Whole Foods, there's no Giant, there's no grocery stores. So it just forces one to wonder, like, where are they getting their healthy alternatives? Where are they? Where's the access routes? Where are they?
The Curbside Groceries attempts to bring good, healthy food to individuals, in their neighborhoods. So it's an effort that carries a full range of grocery items, from shelf-stable to dairy to protein and produce. And there are stops made in Prince George's County as well as in Ward 8 in Washington, D.C. This is affordable, healthy food for those who have told us they have some budget to be able to purchase food. They just don't have access to a good service grocery store near them. This is more of a marathon as opposed to just a sprint. There are so many, those who were first hit, those who were the hardest hit, who are likely to take the longest to recover. And for them, we will continue to be here to provide services. We've been very fortunate to have the support of McKinsey this last year. Typically, I think when you hire a consultant, you wait for them to do their work, you get the final report, you think about how you're going to implement this. This was a question of we'd get a finding each day, we'd be implementing it the day after that. We're actually rebuilding now to where we want it to be.
I'm actually quite inspired that we chose to invest on this topic at such unprecedented times. So I feel quite grateful to have had the opportunity to be able to bring the best of the firm's assets to this problem. And personally, I feel extremely privileged to be able to do this at the firm and make sure that I'm able to feel personally fulfilled.